How's it going, guys? The Cheeseball here, and today I'm bringing you round 19 of the AFL Live series, and we are back at the MCG playing Collingwood in what is a very important game because, as you can see, all games have been simulated. St Kilda on top of the ladder pending the results of this game. If we win, we go to first. If we lose, we're second for the first time in I don't know how long, but it's a game we need to win. We need to keep winning. This game is fairly irrelevant for Collingwood because they are 2 games from 8th and 2 games from 10th, which is quite odd. But they do have a very healthy percentage, so they want to at least maintain that. But I think home jump makes more sense against Collingwood because it's got more red rather than white. Team management, I think we are fairly okay. I don't know if there are any players who really should be brought in or deserve to be. Bastanak I've recently dropped, so I don't think he should come back for a while. Zarkis is one really could push for contention. Nick Lower as well. Nick Dygan could get a game, and Daniel Nicholson, not Nickerson, however I just pronounce it. I think Zaharakis deserves a call up, but the thing is, I don't know really who deserves to be dropped in his place. Someone like Sam Blease, who I don't want to drop. Mitch Duncan I recently called up. I think maybe it will give Sam Blease a rest. Bring in someone with a good kick, just good midfield, general ability. I mean, he won the best and fairest last year for Essendon. I'm surprised the game doesn't rate him. Probably would in the latest hatch updates that I have not bought, that I think I might buy, because I'm thinking, just because this AFL series is going well overall. I mean, I'm enjoying it, and a few people do seem to be enjoying watching it as well. I'm thinking I need to continue it when Darwin finishes up, when we hopefully win the flag, or when the season's over. Either I continue with Darwin, I revamp the team and I get even worse players and try and win a premiership again, or I go with a team like GWS and try and win a premiership with them. And that was a shitty handball, a good tackle though. But I'm thinking just something like that could work. Take GWS to a premiership, which would actually be quite funny. See how it goes. I don't know how good GWS are in this, so I cannot really judge. It's good handball. Draw the man so Batchelor can get a bit of a run on. That was a worse handball. Oh god, I'm not very awake, as you can probably tell. I'm just not doing things right. As you can see, Leon Davis taking a mark in the goal square against Bashar Hooley. I mean, that should not be happening, but it just did, so oh well. I mean, Hooley wasn't even standing the mark properly. I don't think he's very awake either, as Davis kicks the first goal. Oh well. It's not a very good start, because I do really want to win this game. I want to win every game. I mean, it should be fairly standard, sort of kind. I shouldn't really have to say that even, but that's a good kick to Williams, who can, I don't know what he can do. I was trying to draw that man out there down at the bottom of the screen, but it wasn't working, which was quite unfortunate. Zaharakis pick it up, get his probably first disposal. And for Zolo against his old team, it's an okay kick to Cook. You can turn around and try and snap it, but it doesn't really work. And push in the back, free to Jared Blair, another ex-Collingwood player, against Harry O'Brien, who really is not having a good year, either in this or in real life, because he's really too focused on his own ego to really care about AFL. He loves himself, Harry O'Brien. And when he talks about meeting Barack Obama and the Queen or the Dalai Lama or whoever he was talking about meeting, hopefully talking to, using his wisdom and discussing world issues. Really, Harry, who gives a shit? You're an AFL player. Play AFL. Focus on that first. As Jared Blair runs in, potentially a second goal, but probably didn't utilise that player who was free as well as I could have. And again, the handball over the top. Really fairly uncoordinated so far to start this game. As you can see there, wrong player standing the mark. It allowed play to get through there. And Davis Again, another mark inside 50, and he'll line up for a shot at his second goal, and he slots it. So, high scoring start. In fact, we've only got 4 minutes left in the first quarter. So, a bit wrong there. It went fast, the first quarter. Really fast. But Warnock, hopefully win the hit out, and hopefully he can score another. He doesn't. Darren Jolly wins it quite comfortably. Yeah, I don't really know. Hopefully this goes inside 50, and hopefully can use Cook to his best, and hopefully get it forward with some sort of coordination, and really hopefully link a few handballs together and have our kicks on target. That's a great handball, almost a great soccer off the ground. Almost. That was a perfect hit out. And Darren Jolly will have a whinge, but who was that? A good kick in the Sam Reid direction, and quarter time siren goes just a little bit too early. Lucas Cook had plenty of the ball there. Not sure who that was who drew it inside 50 to the goal square, but it's a good attempt, but unfortunately not doing as well as we probably should be. Only 1 goal on the board. We've had the opportunity, we've just been a little bit clumsy, which I guess is the standard story in any game that I've played this year. Just been a little bit clumsy and a little bit ineffective by foot and by hand going forward, which has hurt us on occasion, and really not so great. But that hit out, that last hit out from Robbie Warnock was great, and so was that one. Beautiful clearance. Wellingham can run, and a short pass to Lucas Cook. 6th disposal. I don't know how many marks that is now, but he'll line up for his first in what is a very, very good start for him. Real confidence boosting, and he slots it. It's the goal we need, and the goal we didn't get late in the first. And 6 disposals already, and his first goal is just a brilliant effort, really dominating, playing on, I think that's Ben Reid. And another clearance, goes forward. Lucas Cook once again, he can go inside 50, just a short chip, didn't come off as well. That handball was brilliant. Sam Reid, good bounce is needed, and isn't there. Samp around the corner, just off the line. Unfortunately, that was a good attempt. Good teamwork there in the congestion. And Jared Blair, once again, takes another mark inside 50 on the rebound. I think whoever was taking the kick in there obviously saw Jared Blair, saw him as a Collingwood player. A bit like Adam Marriage, his first disposal on, it was Richmond vs Melbourne last week. His first disposal, it went straight to a Melbourne player, and I just had to laugh at that, being a former Melbourne player himself. And he was not smiling, I don't think, after that. Not that he ever is. It's very well noted amongst Melbourne supporters that he is not known for being a very happy person. Emo Marriage. Pushing the back against Darwin, which is very shit. It's a good spoil though, great spoil. And we can come away with it here and drill it long. We got a player on here in Duncan who can hopefully pick it up and at least lay a good tackle. And at least lay a second good tackle. We got it forward there as Fazolo made a good contest of that. Darren Jolly, instead of whinging, he decides to win the hit out. But Luke Shuey running back, that's very good play and almost a great kick to a contest there. Could have been a little bit better, but Sam Reid can pick it up and there's no one on him. No one watching him. He can snap it, and no, it's Fazolo, and he misses, which is unfortunate. That was really a great opportunity to nail Collingwood down and get a handy 2-goal or so lead late in the second, which I doubt they would have been able to score another yet, considering the pressure we're putting them under. And that's a good fend off there. Dane Swan, first time I've really sighted him today. A good kick to Jolly, who is still not whinging. He's actually playing footy for once. Alan Didak with a good kick inside 50, and hopefully Davis snap around the corner, misses as well. So obviously Fazolo learnt a bit off him. Now, first kick in, taken by Duncan for some reason. Not playing along half forward, playing as a defender more. That's a shocking kick to Jolly, who can just play on and slot that. That's very bad from Duncan. Decided to take the game on, got a bit too enthusiastic. And Jolly with his 5th disposal slotted it, and he had no reason to whinge. I'm noting that a lot. As a former Melbourne player, Darren Jolly, I just do like to stick it in a little bit. We kept Jamar for a reason, Collingwood. He was better. But again, another kick to a contest, and Pendlebury takes an easy mark. Again, one of the first times I've sighted him today. Takes a strong mark, and you'd think, as composed as he is, slots it. And Collingwood now lead with not long left in the first half. It's the first quarter, which was going to be very, very wrong. But this game is now interesting with 2 late goals to Collingwood. We need good tackle there, good pressure. Don't let them get the next clearance. Player on there. Hopefully Williams can win the hit out and just at least handball it forward. And who was that? I don't know. But Tooby takes a mark in the back line. He would hold it up, you'd think. Just not let us score, that is. And he does so, and Collingwood can't get it forward enough. McCaffrey took the mark on half-time. And you'd think with another minute left they would have drawn it inside 50. But Lucas Cook, once again, is just doing really well at centre-half forward as that lead-up marking target. Around the 50-metre mark, he can drill it inside 50, he can kick a goal from that range. He really is playing well so far, so that's good news. And stats affiliate even as well from what I noticed. Losing in tackles, of course, because really you just can't keep up with the AI. Pendlebury playing at centre-half forward is just really odd. Really confused by that move. Obviously, they don't have another centre-half forward, but regardless, he slots it. That's a very good kick. Yeah, that's unfortunate. 2 disposals as well, so yeah, he really hasn't found his way into the game. But obviously, he's playing up half forward, which is odd. He's really considering how good a player he is. You'd think that'd translate to the game. You'd think the game would put him in the midfield, but maybe not. Pendlebury on again, takes a 3rd mark, and we'll line up for a 3rd goal. And he decides to pass it off to Cracker, who marks about 20 out. And you'd think it'd be another goal to Collingwood. So all of a sudden, he may be in a bit of strife, and thankfully, he shanks it. Pulls a Shannon Grant. That's fantastic. Kicking like Travis Cloak, who again I haven't seen much. Must be injured. So I was seeing Dawes, but I haven't seen Cloak. So I'm assuming Cloak is injured and Pendlebury is filling the void at centre half forward. But that's shocking running from Harper there. And again, they get it inside 50, but hopefully we can keep it out of bounds, and we do. And hopefully win this hit out too. And we do. And it goes straight to a Collingwood play, but using their hands well again. Collingwood just finding the answers well, pushing the back. Probably feigned. Probably bullshit. As are 99% of the free kicks in AFL Live, but once again, Collingwood get it inside 50, and they really are putting us under a lot of pressure. Too high. Once again, that falls in the 99%. That is one of the majority. And Cracker, no Didac that time, slots a goal. Collingwood 6th. And we are down by 3. And I'm very worried. Genuinely, I'm starting to get really frustrated by this. Collingwood have just bettered us completely. And Lucas Cook just couldn't find his way to the footy then. Luke Browns takes a mark. And plays on. Which is odd. Very poor manning of the mark by whoever that was. And I'm happy with the throwing there. Lose the hit out, but regardless, hopefully we can just keep it at a 50-50, but not so. McCaffrey decides he'll have a ping from long range, and it goes through for a behind. And Boak taking the kick in. Don't know what's up with that, but oh shit, that is a beautifully read handball. Oh god. Davis has kicked his 3rd, and the lead is out to 25 points, and far out. That is shit. That is really, really shit. I'm just tempted to just thump it forward and hopefully leave it at that. But Collingwood are just finding the footy. I mean, we had 3 players free then, and Collingwood managed to get it. And I mean, if we got it 3 players free, we would have not undoubtedly drilled it inside 50. That's a great handball. Jeremy Howe can run on. Again, lay off the hand, snap around the corner. Oh, Lucas Cook. Come on, you're the best on ground for us. You need to convert those. You need to give the team the inspiration it needs. Hopefully Jared Blair can do some marking contest, but he can't. And it's a poor tackle. Zaharakis with the chase down. Unfortunately not quick enough. McCaffer, once again, doing very well on half forward. The stab pass goes to Chris Tarrant, and he can run in, or at least attempt to run in. Chris Dawes, him kicking a goal just doesn't seem right, and hopefully he misses, but he doesn't. Collingwood lead by 30, and I don't know what's going on. The second disposal, this is just ridiculous. It kicked 5 goals this quarter or so. Quite odd, but they're just dominating the clearances. There was a fend off there as well. Spoil wasn't even attempted by Williams, which was silly. And he will go inside 50, and don't tell me. I would honestly be doing better if I had the controller on the floor and I'd actually... I'd be doing better if I couldn't see the TV at all. To be perfectly honest, I'm just... Collingwood are monstering us. I don't see how or why, but the explanations for it. And, I mean, we got it forward here. And then the siren goes. I mean, Collingwood player running onto it again. They're just dominating us through the spread. And the game is lagging. And Wellingham's doing okay in the centre, but he is really playing a lone hand against his old side. Sub needs to come on. Whoever that still is. Clay Beams needs to really lift the team. I'm going to sub off someone important, by the way. Someone like Tom Rockcliffe, who hasn't touched it. I ain't even mad. I just did that. We're 6 goals down. Collingwood did kick 5 in the quarter, which is immense. And dominated possession, and they're still leading tackles considering they've had 16% of the footy more than us, which is quite annoying. But hopefully Clay Beams can have a quick impact as a sub. Hopefully this hit out goes to Travis Boak. It doesn't, but we get it forward anyway. Wellingham can run in and have a ping a goal, and this will be a goal. That is the start we needed. Wellingham with his 10th disposal just slots it from 50. That is a great clearance and a great shot at goal on his home ground. I mean, yes, he's an absolute dick for hip and shoulder and Kate Simpson, leaving him out for 4 weeks or so. And again, another great hit out. And again, good hands, not so. And hopefully just get it forward. That's all I want, really. And Boak does his groin. Another good mark by Jared Blair. He can just play on. I'm just desperate to get it forward, to be honest. And I mean, I don't care if I can get out in the full. It's locked in our 50, and hopefully Collingwood have a tough job getting it out. And they almost do. Darren Jolly takes a mark. I think someone else got injured there too. Pierce Hanley, that was. And it's an annoying kick to see them get it out like that. But that's a worse kick from Harry O'Brien. And I could just play on here and have a ping around the corner off the side of the boot. Again out in the full. 3 in about 2 minutes. Which is really annoying. 2 shots at goal. Could have been, but weren't. Jack Hutchins as well going down with a calf. And Boak is... That must be a second injury. Surely is. But well navigated by Collingwood there. Hopefully goes out of bounds. Doesn't. Collingwood are on. Jolly takes a mark and plays on. Uses Luke Rounds out the side there, but hopefully a mark. Not the mark I wanted, to Chris Dawes. Playing on Jack Hutchins, who is currently injured, going down with soft tissue injuries like Essendon. Must have Dean Robson as our high performance manager. The weapon! BT should be raving about him, but really, his job is coming under scrutiny with, what is that, like 4 in the last quarter. Just soft tissue injuries, just groins and calves and other ridiculous things, and too high in our favour. But I mean, it's too little too late, isn't it? Isn't it? Come on. This is stupid. Really, I shouldn't be bothered with this. And again, perfect kick to Luke Ball on the lead. For fuck's sake, you're playing for Darwin, not Collingwood. Again, on the lead, Andrew Walker with a great kick. Hanley can run, and it's great playing on there. Sam Reid can pick it up, snap around the corner. Again, he misses. Lucas Cook now with a calf. What the hell is going on? This is just an absolute farce and a half. I'm going to kick out the side here, Collingwood, but Lucas, no, not Lucas, Alan Tuvey. Why did I say Lucas? Alan Tuvey, too strong in a marking contest, which is something you don't often see, and something I don't think we'll ever see again. Brett McCaffrey, once again on half forward, is just doing really well. And Jake Batchelor, being okay. I mean, we haven't had many great players, so he can just kick it long in the someone direction, in the Zaharakis direction. But it's just to no avail. I mean, this is just completely dominant by Collingwood. Just out of the clearances. We're just making mistakes and they're just hurting us with the spread and the contested possession and just leading out. See, Alan Didak really just took that mark easily in the end. Just intelligent play. And thankfully, a good kick in Didak shanks it. Probably tweaked his groin. And, I mean, I'm just going to bomb it long and it's really going to not work. As Collingwood absolutely thump us. And we go to second on the ladder. Wow. I can safely say I did not expect that. I mean, I came in with the hope that I would once again beat Collingwood, but really, when you got two players who can win 22 possessions between them, and the next best person has 5, it's quite ridiculous. Darren Jolly just dominated in the ruck, which is quite disappointing and quite frustrating to see. Davis kicked 4 and Penalty kicked 2, playing centre half forward, playing as a key forward practically, which was just so frustrating. Really, that's a game I'm going to quickly forget. I think I'm going to move on to next week. I mean, look at the stats. Again, they won the tackles and possession. They smashed us in possession and fairly comfortably beat us in the tackles. And I mean, we over-handballed, it's pretty clear. We only had 72 disposals, and I think most of them were ineffective. We just couldn't get it forward, and when we did, it was really not to a forward's advantage, and really, hopefully an aberration. And hopefully not a Mark Robinson aberration. Anyway, I think I'll leave it at that. So thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully a better game next week against God knows who. Whoever we played in round 15, if you guys can remember that, because I can't. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you all later.